Okay, so my passage is from Tracks, obviously, and my title slide is Desert Vibes, and my theme is um, how how the desert ambience can influence behavior and thoughts. Here's my map so far. It's terrible. Um, First checkpoint is she can't find the camels, and she's about to hot air balloon. She's gonna go on an aircraft to find them. Then later on, when she makes lists, and after that, she's hearing voices. Yeah, it's not good. Um, However, my quote from the passage is, however, after all that had happened to me, all that madness and strain, I desperately needed to talk in depth with someone. I was longing to see him, to speak in English about all that had been going on. Davidson, and this is in part part two, if I remember correctly. Um, but before we start analyzing, let me give you some context. So, who we're focusing on is Robin Davidson. What's going on? She wants to talk to someone. When does this occur? This is 2 days after leaving Wingalina, where it's out in the open country with vast plains of yellow grasses. And why is this happening? Is because she needs to process her emotions. All right. So now for the close analysis. So there's a quote. I'm not reading it. You can read it. But from that quote, I broke it into like two smaller pieces, and that is someone who understands her and human interaction calms her. So, as I said, she feels the need to speak with Glendale, but she wants to speak with him not because it is Glendale, but rather simply to speak with someone who will listen and understand her emotions because she had to recover my ordinary self and make sense of the experience somehow. Since she is in emotional distress, Davidson would like to speak in English to convey her feelings with ease. And she says that because she was with Eddie and his English is not very good. So speaking to someone who will understand very little of what she says will not be able to help her to process her emotions. However, the reason why she's in panic is in fear is because she's mentally and physically stressed. She's unable to think and process her emotions clearly. And throughout her journey, we are aware that she deals with these emotions by speaking with someone. But it seems like the more distressed she is, the more she prefers to speak with someone particular. Like in this passage, she wanted to speak with Glendale rather than Eddie at that moment because she speaks English, which means Glendale will understand what she is saying and it allows her to communicate more efficiently. Later, when she meets Glendale, she kept raving blessed English because she is happy someone can understand her. However, the ambience also changes here. Um, Instead of being exposed to elements, they are in Glendale's caravan for the Australian ritual for tea drinking. Also, she describes Glendale as the most perfect, perceptive, and loving host, which makes her feel safe and further easing her emotions. And that's it.